In this session, I'm going to explain last part of ad networks, that is solution and introduction to ad exchange. Let's revise what are the topics we covered in the previous sessions. One is types of ad inventory. Next, we discussed difference between premium and remnant, reasons behind remnant inventory, how publisher manages remnant inventory, introduction to ad networks, how players connects ad networks in sellers and buyers point of view, how does ad networks work, how ad networks work with small and large players, and daisy chain and problems with ad networks. And in this session, we are going to talk about solution to marketplace, introduction to ad exchange, one-sided participants, what is ad exchange, glimpse of programmatic advertising ecosystem, concept of how ad exchange works. So these are the topics we are going to cover. So to avoid all these problems what we are facing, there should be a system to avoid that. So when technology develops, it makes easy for all the players in the ecosystem so that they make the business more profitable, right?
Yes.
Likewise, even here in this online advertising field, year on year, their new products came into picture, they tested, implemented, made it successful to bring into market. We need to understand a system where it gives a solution. Some system should come into picture, it gives a solution to all the problems that the players face. And that solution is nothing but ad exchange.
Okay.
So what ad exchange is? To explain in a single line, it is online, digital, real-time auction open marketplace. Instead of digital, we can say online real-time auction marketplace.
Ram, can you please explain again if you don't mind, please?
I will explain each one in detail. First, understand the solution that we came up is ad exchange. So it is online digital real-time auction open marketplace. So we shall look what exactly it is. In the future sessions, we will be covering exclusively on this. But now we shall understand the basic concept. Ad exchange sits in the center and gives solution to all the players in the ecosystem. Getting my point?
Yes.
So how it does, what actually ad exchange is, how it is connected to each player in the ecosystem, how the business happens, and what kind of solution it gives, and what are the problems we face, and how we overcome, what are the benefits of it. Everything we are going to discuss in the future sessions. In this session, just I will give a overview of ad exchange, what exactly it is.
Okay.
When ad exchange came into picture, what happened is, so ad exchange sits at the center. Let's understand how it works. In this picture, you can see there are three networks, right? And network 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So each network has their own supply and demand. And network 1, 2, and 3. So instead, and network 1 reaching out to some other networks, he can reach out to ad exchange. So that
Okay.
whatever the requirements.
Before ad network reaches to one more ad network 2, ad network 1 reaches to one ad network 2, right? Between that, we'll face ad exchange.
That's
Like
it.
now,
So
mediator is ad exchange.
yes. Now the mediator is ad exchange here.
Okay.
So it is a central marketplace. Ad
Okay.
exchange is a central marketplace where it sits at the center and all the players in the ecosystem get connected over here.
Okay, fine.
And network one, instead of reaching out to another network for their supply or demand, whatever they have, they can directly reach out to ad exchange.
Yeah,
This
like the
since
same way how they have publishers and advertisers required thing, the ad network 1 goes to ad exchange and inform the same thing. Then the ad exchange will go to ad network 2 and inform that these people need this. That's all.
yes, correct.
Hmm?
Yes, exactly. So ad exchange, what it does, it takes information from ad network one and reach out to ad network two or whatever the demand they has. If all comes at the center, definitely in a single transaction only these things happen, right? So no
Yes.
need to make a multiple relationship. So
Yeah.
what ad exchange does is it avoiding multiple relationship with other players. Instead, they are giving you solutions here.
Okay.
So whatever the problems we discuss, for that all the problems, ad exchange is giving solutions. The daisy chain is not happened here. Transaction margins not required. Single margin is required. Okay, no time consuming. Single setup is required. So advertisers related and publisher related, any publisher and advertiser wants any quality related content. So ad exchange can able to get that because they have
Okay.
some own tools in such a way that few things will be excluded and only shows the quality one. So it maintains the quality. So all things will be there here. Okay.
o-
So
Okay.
for example, an publisher of ad network one is in need of ad. Okay, impression is available. What
Okay.
happens generally ad network 2? It will reach out to advertiser. If it has, it will fill. Otherwise, it will reach out to ad network 2 in the daisy chain.
Yes.
Since it is connected to ad exchange now, it can reach it directly to ad exchange.
Yeah. To understand, you just explained us one by one, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Now it's
Yes,
clear.
Seema. What ad network this ad exchange does is, on the other end, ad exchange is already connected to the multiple hundreds, thousands, lakhs of other players, right? In a single go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What happens here is it connects to the ad networks. It also connects to the advertisers. It also connects to the publishers. Every players are connected to the
Okay.
other end. One for a single impression. Here the demand is more here. So
Okay.
when demand is more, definitely price will be high.
Yeah. Definitely.
So they can get a good price. Advertisers try to get that impression which is offered by the ad exchange, and they pay more, and the publisher also gets a good amount.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, this looks to be, if you understand this basic concept, that's very much appreciated. Still, we have many things to discuss. For now,
Okay.
just complete this. So likewise, AdNoted 2 also submit that and get that in, get the solution. Simple to say
Okay.
solution. Ad network has
Okay.
one problem of getting inventory, get a solution from ad exchange. Likewise, ad network 3. Let's assume ad network is closely working with one network which only supports advertisers.
Okay.
That is nothing but media agency.
Okay.
Okay, this media agency works on behalf of the advertisers and it directly connect to the ad exchange and get all the solutions. What kind of format they want, if they want display ads, video ads, audio ads, whatever the thing. So ad network will reach out to them. I mean, ad network in the sense here, media agency will act as the network and it will reach out to ad exchange and get the solution.
Okay.
Now ad network 2 is completed. What about the ad network 3? Ad network 3, let's assume it only supports publishers.
Okay.
Supports in the sense they are working on behalf of publisher side.
Okay.
This network is working on the publisher side and the business is in such a way that they are in the inventory selling part.
Okay. It means now ad networks will have only publishers, only advertisers. Yes. Sometimes, not all the
Some,
times.
if they want to work with the advertisers only or with advertisers, they can work. If they want only to work with the publisher, they can work. Here, when they work closely with advertisers, okay, we can call them as a media agency. If they
Okay.
work closely with the publishers, we can say publisher sales house.
Okay.
So these also exist. That's the reason I said one-sided participants. They are working only for advertiser, one side, right?
Yes. Yes.
Here,
Yes.
publisher sales house only work for one side, right? That's the reason.
Okay.
Finally, to define what exactly ad exchange is, it is online auction. Remember, online auction. Auction in the sense bidding happens. I will
Yes. Yes.
explain that concept later. Just I will give idea about it. Auction, how the bidding happens, online auction. Marketplace. So in a marketplace, this online auction will happen. So ad exchange is nothing but a marketplace where everyone comes and meet, where buyers and sellers are connected. So buyers in the sense it may be advertisers or other networks who are working on behalf of advertisers, media agencies, everyone are the buyers. Sellers are the one, publisher, sales house, publishers, networks who are selling that. So buyers and sellers are connected. Why they connect? For buying and selling of ad impressions in real time.
Okay.
This real time concept may be new to you. That's fine. I will explain that in the future sessions. Finally, to define ad exchange, what is ad exchange is, it is an online auction marketplace where buyers and sellers are connected for buying and selling of ad impressions in real time. Okay.
Okay. Now, Ram, no, actually, you have shown us a picture when we are starting the class. Do you remember? The whole thing, the process will happen. This is the figure.
Yes, yes.
That only you're showing, right? Now, one on one, you're explaining us the same process, right?
Yes, one by one we am explaining. Yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. I will come to that point, not a problem. Let's complete
Okay.
this. So this is one definition. Ad exchange is ad technology platform. So ad technology platform in the sense is technology platforms which offer solution for advertising. So it is an
Yes.
ad technology platform which helps programmatic buying and selling of online ad inventory more efficiently.
Okay.
Making sense? Which
Yes.
helps programmatic buying and selling. So I will explain what exactly programmatic buying and selling later. For now, since we traveled from publishers, advertisers, agencies, networks till ad exchange, programmatic topic did not come into picture. Now we are about to jump into that. Just understand, ad exchange is ad technology platform which helps programmatic buying and selling of online ad inventory more efficiently.
Okay.
When compared to ad networks, it is efficient. Ad exchange is central marketplace which connects to multiple players and ad technology platforms also. This is the picture which shows sellers on one side and buyers on the other side. So ad exchange is a central marketplace which
Okay.
connects to the sellers as well as the buyers and sits at the center.
Okay.
So on the one end, sellers are the one who has the inventory. We can call them as a ad inventory sellers. On the other end, like Tata, Mahindra, like they let's assume they are the advertisers. They are the buyers. So they are the ad inventory buyers because they buy the ad inventory. So they connect, both connect for ad exchange and try to get their own solutions. Solution for sellers is to get the ad. Solution for buyers to get the inventory. Right?
Okay.
Now, how ad exchange fits into this solution? How exactly they fit into the solution in the sense in the programmatic advertising ecosystem. So it acts as a single point of contact between ad inventory sellers and buyers. Making sense?
Yes.
Perfect. This slide shows complete picture of programmatic advertising ecosystem. Whatever you see here are the main players and main ad technology platforms that involved in programmatic advertising ecosystem.
Yes. Now it's
So
clear.
perfect. On one side, we have the demand side. On the other side,
Separate.
we have supply side.
Yes.
So I will explain each one in detail in the future sessions. So
Okay.
whatever you see in the slide, we have completed publisher part, ad networks
Yes.
part, advertiser advertiser part, agencies, and ad
Yes.
servers. So we have completed all these till now, and we are going to cover ad exchange in our future sessions.
Okay.
So I'm not going to explain anything about remaining part for now because it may be confusion for you. Let's understand all these are involved in programmatic advertising ecosystem.
Okay.
Okay, since we are talking about ad exchange, let's focus on that. Here, the highlighted one, ad exchange sits at the center.
Yes.
How it offers solution. So ad exchange is online, digital, real time. So real time in the sense the live moment. Okay, why we are using the real time, I will explain. Auction, open marketplace. Okay, it's the auction. So that marketplace where it is open to everyone, where every advertisers or players can auction on that in a real time.
Okay.
Buy and sell display ad inventory in real time. So all this happens like just to buy and sell the ad inventory, make a business. So ad exchange is to buy and sell. Is a technological platform which helps to buy and sell display ad inventory in real time.
Okay.
So what they do, they connect with as I shown in the ecosystem, they connect with technology platforms like DSP, SSP, DMP, etc. I will explain about all these platforms. We have already seen the ecosystem. Players like publishers, advertisers, and agency, ad networks, etc. So they connect not only with the ad technology platforms, they also connect with the players, and we will be discussing on this in future session in detail. Like what is DSP, what is SSP, how they works, how they are connected, what is the role in the ecosystem. Everything we are going to discuss.
Okay.
This is just a introduction for the ad exchange, just to give an idea of how what is ad exchange is, and we will be having exclusive sessions and what are the things behind and what is the role it plays in the programmatic advertising ecosystem. So with this, we are entering into programmatic advertising main part.
Okay.
Okay, till now what we discussed is basics and foundations of programmatic advertising. When ad exchange come into picture, actual programmatic topic starts. But whatever we discussed are definitely lay a foundation to understand programmatic advertising.
Okay.
So if I directly start that part, what happens is the main terminology or concepts we discuss are completely like interlinked to one another. Since we already covered the basics, so what are the future sessions we are going to cover? We will definitely lay a foundation, clear understanding about the topics what we are going to discuss in future. Okay,
Okay.
that's it for today's session. Completed till ad exchange topics. So from tomorrow's session, we are going to cover programmatic advertising, all the concepts and DSPs. Here we are taking DSP as a DV360, covering programmatic concepts as well as one platform as DSP. Okay.
Okay.
Finally, I would like to suggest is please revise all the concepts, and I will be conducting mock interview on this, and we will be discussing if most of the important concepts, expected questions that may be asked in the interviews,
Okay.
what kind of questions they may ask and how you gonna answer that. I will be giving around 30 questions on this. What are the questions you can answer, just answer it. If you're not able to do that, and we will be discussing